Don't let the kitchen intimidate you. Cook a meal with confidence. Terry Duplantis is the owner and founder of JAX Cooking Studio, and we've got Melissa Nolan as the executive chef. We're happy to have you on First Coast Live. And Terry, why don't you get a little bit closer?
Yeah.
How did you all get started?
We started about 5-6 years ago teaching adults and kids and corporate teams how to cook. We offer cooking experiences that are about 2.5 hours long. We do all the prep work for you. You come and you follow along with the chef as they teach you how to cook, enjoy complimentary wine, and enjoy a great meal.
Oh, and how long are these classes typically?
2.5 hours.
Okay. Did you say that? Sorry, I was like already smelling the food and I was getting distracted. I'm not going to lie. This food looks good and it smells good too. So let's talk about then the type of classes you offer. We're going to have a little demo here in a second of some seafood.
Yes, ma'am.
But what else is like a specialty or is really popular?
We have, like she said, a lot of adult classes, kids classes. We have really fun classes like cooking with whiskey. So we incorporate whiskey into every course.
Oh, very nice.
And then we have really fun themed classes geared more towards kids like Disney, Cook Like a Pirate. And we even have a Pokemon class coming up soon.
And we're showing some of the kids' class there. That's really cool. I kind of wish I would have done that when I was a kid because I never was properly trained on how to cook. So I see you're kind of already seasoning here. We do have a plate that's already done up. So what is this dish?
So we have a beautiful appetizer. It's a seared scallop on a nice bed of lettuce with an herb butter sauce.
Oh my gosh, like I said, guys, it smells so good. I was a little distracted here. So what are the steps here for this? We'll give you a little bit, right? But we want you to go to the class.
Yes. So we have our beautiful scallops with the muscle taken off already.
Let me move your hair really quickly. Sorry, Terry.
Yes. So we have our scallops with the muscle taken off. It's called an abductor muscle. It attaches it to the shell. Nice and dry. That's super important for a good sear on your protein, regardless if it's scallops or steak or tuna.
Right.
So nice dry protein, seasoned up, and then a hot oiled pan with some type of fat in it. And so in this case, we're doing a canola. And you can see it's shimmering in the pan. It's moving more like water. So we are good to go on that sear. So a hot oiled pan, dry protein.
Okay.
So we're gonna go gently in the pan. And you hear that sizzle, that's exactly what you want to hear.
Okay.
So
is every stove going to be different, though, in terms of what heat you would want? Like a gas stove versus a stove like this?
No, as far as heat goes, you want that high heat for that initial sear.
No matter what.
Yes,
okay.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. So we're looking good here.
When you were preparing this one, you had a fun little phrase that...
Yes, where it lays is where it stays. So ignore it. I know you want to touch it, but let that sear and crust develop. And then you'll see it kind of brown along the edge, and then you can go in and try to flip it. And if it doesn't release from the pan, either you didn't hit one of those three things, or that crust hasn't developed. So just give it a few seconds. Just let it go. Yep.
Okay. And Terry, tell us a little bit more about some of the kids' things, because I know there's also summer classes, right?
There are. What
does that entail?
We have summer classes, kids after-school series, homeschool series. If kids learn to cook, they're more likely to eat nutritiously for the rest of their life.
That's a good point.
We've had so many kids come and they say, oh, I don't like onions or I don't like red peppers. And then they actually participate in cutting it up. They actually cut their peppers up and they taste it. Almost always, if they have prepared something, they're going to try it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And then they say, oh, this is pretty good after all. So,
and now they'll help mom and dad in the kitchen.
Right.
Like that, right?
Right.
Okay, so you're turning them now.
Yes.
About how many minutes, or do you eyeball it?
Eyeball it, yes. Always eyeball it, because you never know. Maybe your heat wasn't as high as you thought. Maybe the scallops are a little bit thicker. But always eyeball it. You'll see it kind of develop that crust and brown. And then you kind of just pinch it just a little bit. If it releases from the pan, you're good to go. And that's a beautiful, nice golden brown sear. Or as our other chef, Angela, likes to say, GBD, golden brown and delicious.
Yeah, I like the sound of that too. And I mean, can a true novice come in who has no idea what to do?
Yes, absolutely.
You don't have to have any knowledge?
Nope. Right. We take people where we find them, and even experienced chefs can learn something, but the novice chef can just follow along, follow the what the chef says to do. The chefs walk around and give feedback after they do the demo. They walk around and give you feedback so you can ask questions, and it's just a lot of fun.
So how do we find out then what classes are available? I mean, because I imagine people kind of pick by the dish that's being served that day or prepared, right?
A lot of them do, or they pick by the date they're available.
And just surprise.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun too, actually.
We've
so
got
how
a
do
really
they do
great.
that?
We've got a really great website, JAXCookingStudio.com.
Okay.
And on the top link, there's a class link to the pages. And you can scroll through. We've got classes posted through May for the adult classes, and then summer camps are already up for the kids through August.
Awesome. Okay, and we're running low on time, so what are you doing right here?
So just throwing in some onions. We are going to deglaze the pan with some beautiful white wine. I know. And then at this point, guys, we're going to make a beautiful pan sauce. You can see that wine is reducing down. And then we're going to go ahead, add the butter, add the lemon, add the herbs. That is it. So turn your heat off at this point so you don't break those fat solids in that butter. That residual heat should melt it and become a beautiful sauce. Give a beautiful squeeze of lemon juice to kind of brighten the dish. And then we have some beautiful fresh herbs. Anything goes. Any type of herbs would be great.
Oh my gosh, and you did make it look so easy, and how quick was that?
So easy, right?
You said the longest part is the prep work, right?
Yep.
But you guys do all that.
We do all that for you.
Yeah, not at the class, but at home maybe.
Yes.
Okay, so since you've already, can I?
Yeah,
grab it with
absolutely.
my hand?
Yes,
I want to
ma'am.
try one that was already done. Excuse me. All right. So while I try it, give the website one more time how people can get more information.
We are at jaxcookingstudio.com. We're on Beach Boulevard between Hodges and San Pablo. We've got a big 1,800 square foot modern facility with Wolf appliances. It's just a lot of fun.
And this is so delicious, and now I know how to make it. So thank you both so much for joining me today. This was fun.
We appreciate you having
I'll
us.
probably be taking a class, so
All right.
be looking out for me.
See you soon.
And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head to our website, and that's firstcoastliving.net.